All right, we're in the Southern Pines 9-hole cup. We're on hole number 6. And I think hole number 6, which is hole number 5 in the Southern Pines, this hole has been redesigned and it is not the same. So let's see if we can get hole number 5. All right, they have a picture of it up. Excellent. Okay, so when I came here earlier, my opponent hit out into here. And this is still a pretty tough shot. They brought a sniper and it was not enough. And I think they had a low powered ball. So you could have helped yourself out if you had a bigger power ball. But I mean, they were back here. They couldn't even get on. So this is, if you're going to hit out into this area right here, it's definitely, I would think that it's probably going to be an extra mile and a big dog. And you could probably get it done with a katana ball if you bring a big dog. You may be able to get it done with a quasar. I mean, pretty easy where you don't have to work really hard. I shot out into here and went straight out as far as I could go, and I got out into this area right here, and I was in the rough, but I was far enough in the rough that I had cleared the trees. So I had a straight in shot to the green. So I was using my rough iron, but I had a straight in shot to the green, and this is the shot that I'm going to take. The problem here is that you don't want to end up out here and end up hitting up here because the trees are in the way. Now you got to curl it around them. So if you're going to hit the shot to the right, the goal is to try and get clear these trees. Now this might be a big topper hole. I'm going to set up 2 bags. And I don't think I did any overpower on it. And I'm going to set 2 bags up, and I'm going to bring a Titan. I'm sure the wind's probably helping us here. So I've got a Titan, making sure I've got the stuff that I want. From where I'm hitting, all that stuff should work. And here, let me bring my Saturn, because if I do get caught up behind that tree, I'm going to need as much curl as I can possibly get. And the sniper will work fine. So those are my two options. I'm going to start off with a big topper and see if I can get the distance out there. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to immediately switch to my extra mile. I wasted a few minutes on the first time through, and because the hole was different, but I was still able to get what is this? I think it's a par 4. It's a par 5, so I still was able to get on in 2 and get the eagle. And this is definitely, even with the redesign, it's an eagleable hole. This hole was super tough from the expert and master tees if the wind's blowing the wrong direction. Super tough. Let's see which way our opponent goes. It is my opponent's turn. Please wait. So our opponent can barely get over with an extra mile and a katana. So with the extra distance on the extra mile, and trying to land on that is, I mean, you're actually almost better hitting as far as you can out into the rough and trying to clear those trees and taking the shot with a rough iron than you are trying to land on that. I'm not a fan of this shot right here, because he's going to end up still in the rough. And now he's 40 yards and he has to contend with the tree. So let's see if our big topper can get over there. I'd have to put some overpower on it. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Pull it over about what it looks like about a ring. Put some max curl and some distance. Hitting it perfect. It's all about whether it lands on that pad. Let's see if I cleared the tree. Just about. I think I can still work that. And I would much rather be where I'm at and still be able to get on than... Now if you have a level 8 machete, that might be, you might not have a Nirvana, but you might have an Amazon. If you don't have a Nirvana high enough, this would be a great Amazon hole to bring your Amazon on. The thing about the Amazon is it doesn't have any ball guide, but it has lots of backspin. So the deal is that you can get out of the rough in a lot of places and apply that max backspin, and you don't have to worry about the ball guide because it's going to stop almost real quick because it has a lot of backspin. Okay, so we're going to get over. We want to be over in here. So we're going to do a max shot. I wonder if I can bounce over. We have enough topspin to bounce over? Not even close. So I'm going to use my backspin. We're going to come into this spot right here. The wind's going to push us 3 miles an hour. Oh, sliced it. We ended up in the rough. If we would have ended up anywhere other than the rough, that would have been a great shot. We can still make this though. When you have those, if you've got a shot like that and you put on max backspin, you can go for those overpowered shots, because if you do slice it, I had it set up a little bit too far to the right. The goal was I was trying to make it so I could slice it to the left and not hit that tree. See if this goes in the hole. Get in the hole. Ooh, that was close. All right, we need to get this, otherwise it's going to mess my round up. All right, so we're going to come back here. One of the things that I like, let's see if we can get any run on it. Okay, in my experience, when they do that, that means that there's little moguls on the green. We've got a 2-4 wind, so it's about a half a cup. We need to hit perfect. No, that was not perfect. Pin high though. Oh! Dropped the hole. Dropped that shot. I must have got more of it the first time because there was no red line deal, so I was easily within my Nirvana the first time I shot that shot. So I may have to, I'm gonna suggest that you guys go to the right and bring a big dog and come at it from that direction, because that'll guarantee you to be on in 2, and you won't have to deal with that. From where I was at last time, it looked like no matter what you did, if you got it out there halfway, you'd still be in your Nirvana range, but I was mistaken. That ticks me off, because that's the easiest of the par 5s, and I got a birdie on it. And this hole here, in my first practice round, I got a par on that hole. And I think that's the next hole. All right. That was hole number 6 of the Southern Pines 9-hole cup. Thanks for watching.